Hello mga kabulgovers, nandito ulit si Teacher Nick upang magbigay sa inyo ng makabulang informasyon sa kung ano ang nangyari dito sa ating kapaligiran. And today, we will be discussing about different issues that tackles about social science education. But before that, I am inviting you to click, no, or hit the like and share button, most especially the subscribe button. Alright? So, share nyo to mga kapulgovers upang ang mga nag-aaral ng social science, no, ay merong mapulot sa ganitong mga lectures and discussion. Alright? And today, we will start the new episode, the episode 5, and entitled Reality Check in Social Science Education. So I hope that you learn something about this, and you can also share this to your student. And of course, if you are a student of social studies or social science, you can share this, no, to your classmates. I am just actually a teacher who wants to share, no, my knowledge, my expertise about social science education, because nonetheless, no, my role as a teacher is to enlighten the public, no, on what is happening in our society. All right, so that's the science of the society. Today I have three pointers to discuss. All right, first is online teaching as tool, no, in social science education. So because we are now experiencing health crisis, specifically COVID-19 pandemic, or in the other countries epidemic na lang to. Marami ng nag-lift, no, ng quarantine, alright, community quarantine. But here in the Philippines, as I heard the news, that there are some places that are under extreme, no, enhanced community quarantine. There are some modified na sila, yung isang province general, and some part of the Philippines are now free from quarantine. So that's a good news, and hopefully that Filipino people will cooperate and think, no, before you act on a different scenario, because we are now concerned about human lives, all right, and of course human rights. All right, lagi yan. If you are concerned in human lives, automatically you need to address human rights. All right. So again, my pointers to discuss: first is online teaching as a tool in social science education. Second, what matters is freedom. And third is how to critique in a constructive way. So these are the 3 pointers that I think as of today, the most important ways, no, to understand the different activities here in our society, social and political activities. All right, so let's start. All right, so based on my research, that we need to understand first the online teaching concept. All right, that it's not only a concept, but it is a reality. That's why my title is Reality Check in Social Science Education. All right, pag sinabi nating online teaching, of course hindi ito yung sinasabi natin na basta meron kang gadgets, basta meron kang internet connection, ay pwede ka na agad mag online teaching. Of course not, no? May mga procedures, may mga kino-consider tayo dyan before you start online teaching. Me, ang inyong lingkod, I am actually currently teaching, online teaching. I am an online teacher now, and I am teaching, of course, different subjects in social science. Alright, something like American history, politics, sociology, anthropology, and so on down the line. Alright, so ayan. So based on my research, why, the first question is, why teach online? Ayan, because why we are teaching online, simply because of what is happening. Okay, consider the event. All right, now we are under quarantine, so in reality we cannot go to school, we cannot undergo in the procedure of formal education. Alright, that you can go to school, meet your classmate, meet your teachers, get your books, go to the library. Of course, no, important yon. But the point is, online teaching is the bridge to learning. Learning is actually a tool that we cannot disregard. Alright? So, first, I just want to read, no, some benefits both for students and faculty. That's why it is a tool, no, in social science education, because it is part of the society. It is part of how we deal with the human being or other people. All right, in this scenario. Okay, so teaching online benefits both students and faculty. First is online teaching provides sorry, I will put it in instructors, no, with greater flexibility to address varying learning styles and use different technologies. Today, there are a lot of non-governmental organizations, or let's say other institution that offers different online workshops or online seminars, all right, that they can provide certificates, no. Ito importante yon, that we as a teacher, we should attend those activities. Why? Because it will enhance your skills, most especially in these times of COVID-19. All right, and of course, no, just like online students, online teachers also enjoy the flexibility and convenience of the medium. They can teach from the comfort of their own homes and do not need to be at a specific place at a specific time to teach or to interact with their students, no. Alam naman po natin na sa Pilipinas, traffic jam is a big problem, concern of the Filipino people. All right, so this kind of strategy makes you, no, flexible, makes you comfortable when it comes to teaching your subject, because you know your house, you know your environment. Alright, for me dito, I am here in Malacanang complex, and of course I have room here, and I am comfortable teaching my students because it is safe, and at the same time kampante ako dahil na i-deliver ko ng mabuti ang aking subject matter na tinuturo, because all the some of my materials, teaching materials, are available here. All right, hindi ako pwede magdala na may nakalimutan ako kasi nasa sarili na akong pamamahay. All right, but the point is, there are some cases na parang ang sabi nila ang online teaching ay parang isa lamang mythology. Alright, or let's say parang isang panaginip lang yan na pwedeng mangyari. Alright, kasi we are trained in a traditional setting, no? Pero hindi, kahit noon pa man, no, meron na tayong tinatawag na educational learning. May mga materials na tayo that involves online teaching. Alright, so sa mga pag-i-email mo pa lang, no, meron na diyang online teaching. Alright, so ang kailangan na lang natin gawin ay i-upgrade ang ating sarili, i-upgrade ang ating skills, pag-aralan yung mga pasikot-sikot ng mga website, mga computers, no, kung ano yung mga dapat na software na gamitin to conduct online teaching. Kasi napaka-importante, very in demand, most especially to those students that are actually enrolled in homeschooling. Alright? So, ganyan. Although there are two problems that I think ito yung talagang sentro ng problem when it comes to online teaching. First is internet connection. Ayan. So, we all know the fact that Philippines are, you know, hindi pa upgraded talaga yung kanilang internet connection. Dapat nga, ang bawat city ay free wifi na eh. Alright? Dapat in Southeast Asia, dapat mas mainam kung nakakasabay tayo sa Singapore or Japan. Alright? Kaso hindi masyado na pagtutuunan ng pansin ng government yung free wifi access na yan, no? And second is, of course, I think ito yung pinaka kailangan nating tignan internet connection problem, and of course yung availability, no, ng mga estudyante. Paano availability? Of course may mga estudyante diyan na hindi pa, I don't know kung maalam sila sa computer. Of course alam ko maalam sila, pero wala silang sariling gadget for as a tool to use for learning, for lecture. Alright, so as I heard kanina lang na ang DepEd secretary announced that she would like to extend more effort to give those teachers and students free laptops. Although meron siyang pasaring na yung mga teachers naman may mga sarili naman din yung laptops na pwedeng gamitin. But the queries or the problem of those teachers, hindi pwede kasi personal namin na computer yan Hindi naman, supposedly hindi siya pang turo na ginagamit. Alright, dapat the DepEd will provide laptops or gadgets, tablets na pwedeng gamitin ng teachers na exclusive for teaching online. Okay? So, ang nakikita ko dito solution is flexibility. No? Sa mga ang online teaching is very favorable sa mga teachers kasi hindi na sila babiyahe, hindi na masyado gagastos sa medyo pinagpapawisan ko kasi medyo mataas ang humidity. Alright? Hindi na sila babiyahe, and at the same time ay komportable sila kung nasaan man sila. Alright, mataas ang porsyento na mga teachers ay komportable na tuturo sa kanilang sariling bahay. Alright? Iwas gastos na rin daw. I don't know kung totoo yun na iwas gastos kapag bumabiyahe ka. Siyempre may mga sa biyahe, may mga nagugutom kaya bibili dyan sa mga tabi-tabi ng mga pagkain. Alright? So, but the point is, online classes may encourage participation from students who may not actively participate in a traditional classroom settings. Instructors who teach online also have a wealth of technology at their fingertips to make classes more interesting and engaging. Alright, so dito na ngayon masusubok ang skills ng isang teacher, how to make lessons, PowerPoint presentations, alright, paano niya magiging doon ipapakita yung creativity ng teacher. Yun yung challenge ngayon ng mga teachers, most especially doon sa mga traditional teachers na talagang nag-stick sila sa tradition, Manila paper, alright, chalk and board. Okay, so ayan, dapat merong cooperation actually ang DepEd, ang Teachers Association, Parents Association, and mga student council to address this kind of challenge, no, sa online teaching, because nevertheless in the near future baka maging curriculum na to, yung online teaching masama na sa program ng DepEd or ng CHED. Alright, kasi nagpa-practice na tayo yun ang the benefits is flexibility. Yun lang naman ang pinaka point ng online teaching. Magkakaroon ka ng flexible time, no, to manage yourself, to manage your lessons, and of course you are not engaging in outside activities. Alright, nung hindi ka na makikipaghabulan sa jeep, sa tren, or let's say hindi mo iisipin malilate ka. Okay, kasi nasa bahay ka lang. Meron ng joke na sabi parang nakakamiss umabsent na sa bahay. I'm just kidding. Alright, so I hope that online teaching as a tool in social science education for us, no, in social science, this is a science of society, how the society utilize its resources when it comes to online teaching. Okay, that's the challenge of all participants in this kind of activity. Alright, second point is punta naman tayo sa okay, what matters is freedom. Okay, so this is a very big issue, no, today, because of for example, why is it freedom is now in the center of attraction because of the shutting down of big broadcasting company here in the Philippines. All right, and there are a lot of pending cases against them, and at the same time, one branch of the government are actually hesitant, no, to grant or deny this kind of franchise law or bill, or yeah, no, franchise, because of there are a lot of political questions when it comes to the process of franchise. But the point is, what is really the freedom? What is freedom? All right? Because I think what matters is freedom. Hindi pa natin pinag-uusapan dyan yung freedom of speech and of the press, but I am focusing on the term freedom. According to my research, according to this person, Chris Gillespie, okay, Gillespie, I don't know, that's the pronunciation, Chris Gillespie, that for him, everything began with the notion of freedom. Alright, the ability to determine the course of the day, of his or of our daily schedule and overall life direction. That is freedom. That you are what do you call by this, directing your freedom based on your schedule. All right, because for example, you have freedom to watch movie in cinema or sa mga sinihan, gusto mo, but you have a schedule, no, na may ka-date ka. So anong unahin mo ngayon? Naka-schedule ang ka-date, hindi naka-schedule ang panonood mo ng sine. Nalabag ba ang kalayaan mo nun? Nalabag ang kalayaan ko manood kasi dahil naka-schedule ako na meron akong date eh. Of course not. Alright? It's your choice to determine, no, the course of your daily schedule and overall life direction. What is the best thing that you need to do, no, as a human being? You have a free will. That's a reality. Now we are checking in terms of social science education that if your freedom really limited or unlimited, or is there any violations when it comes to your freedom. All right, so meaning according to this person, this is author of the best-selling book, no, of New York Times. All right, so Chris Gillespie, I will give background to this person. Chris Gillespie is a New York Times best-selling author and modern day explorer. All right, so he explored about freedom, and I am citing him. All right, the desire for freedom is what takes someone from a comfortable life to an uncertain but a far more fulfilling one. But is there such a thing as too much freedom? No, too much freedom, I don't think so. Kasi if you have you cannot measure too much freedom. How can you say that there is a too much freedom or limited freedom? Again, it is also for your schedule, based on your schedule. It's just like if you compare this in our constitution, written constitution, that's the schedule that you should follow your schedule, or else you are liable to, or you will need to face consequences if you disregard those written schedule, or let's say that written law. Okay, yan mga kapulgovers. All right, you are free to speak, no, even in our constitution grant you to speak, express your ideas, whether political opinion or etc. But the point is, you should know the law, you should know the rules, no, about freedom of speech and of the press. All right, because sometimes if we too harsh, yan, pwede yon, too harsh to express your ideas, or you are insensitive on what is happening, baka magkaroon ng problem, no, sa iyong paniniwala, sa iyong ipinaglalaban, because nevertheless you cannot please anybody about your freedom, about your ideas. My suggestion is you state the facts, no, you state the truth, right? And cite different different people, expert with regards to your idea. Alright? Kasi maraming nagsasalita agad na, oh, dapat, ang dami-daming nag-enroll naman o nag-apply ng franchise. Bakit ang na-single out ang ABS-CBN? Okay? My suggestion is you should research. Yan ang pinaka-suggestion. You should go to the background of the issue, no, before you state your assumption. Okay, because if you're assuming na may mali ang government and tama ang ABS-CBN, vice versa, no, mali ang tama ang government, mali ang ABS-CBN, or mali ang government, tama naman ang ABS-CBN, magkakaroon ng rumble cookies, alright, na tinatawag. We cannot understand each other anymore because you are not hearing the both sides. Alright, so as a teacher in social science, I suggest that I'm not saying that you should neutral. Siyempre lahat tayo may biases, no, na tinatawag, but let's avoid prejudice or selective bias. Ayan, kung in favor ka man o favor, state the facts. Okay? Example, the case of ABS-CBN, state the facts. Oh, there's a Supreme Court decision that I think 14-1 that Supreme Court deny the request or petition of ABS-CBN to have a temporary restraining order against cease and desist order of National Telecommunication. Or let's respect the decision, or else you should file motion for reconsideration. That's your freedom. You can do all the means. You can use all the means. All right? But the point is it in accordance with the law? Is it in accordance with the rule of law? Is it in accordance with what we call moral ascendancy? All right. So that's the problem in this system. We are all proclaiming that we are what do you call by this, intelligent people, individual, when it comes to this kind of issues. Well, in fact, little knowledge is too dangerous. Alright? Kaya ako, I'm not giving my own opinion. I am citing different references as my guide, no, para hindi ako sabihan na bulaan lang. Oh, you should research. Okay? So yon. And the third topic, yan ang freedom, no, na your freedom is in line with the written constitution, the written law, or else you will now practicing anarchism, no. So that's the yan ang magiging problem ng ating lipunan. Okay, we should law-abiding citizen. Alright, so next, the last topic would be how to critique in a constructive way. No, then tinatawag natin constructive criticism in social science term. No, when we say constructive criticism, again based on my research, all right, when we criticize something, we must not forget the concept, no, the importance of constructive criticism. All right. So I just want to read from personalexcellence.co blog that whether at work or in relationships, sharing and receiving feedback is part and parcel of improvement. If you have ideas on how someone can improve, don't hold your ideas back. Rather, share your criticism constructively. Hindi pwedeng mag-criticize ka lang na negatibo. Ayaw mo sa ganitong sistema negatibo agad ang ipapasok mo. Of course not. Before you give your opinion, you should what do you call by this? State the facts, no? State the issue, the real issue, and state your premise as a discourse, no? Huwag mong pilitin ng isang tao na maniwala sa iyo agad-agad. Magpaliwanag ka muna kung ano yung mga nangyayari. And then, let the people decide kung karapat dapat ngang sundin or tanggapin ang iyong opinion, or else you are a personality with you publish thousands of or a lot of articles, research, before you insist that they should believe. Yun na nga mga expert, yung mga marami nang na-publish na mga libro, articles, ay sometimes people are not believing to them. Why? Because iba-iba tayo ng mga paniniwala pagdating sa mga social and political issues. Now, ayun, of course, to be sensitive to others' feelings and offer feedback when you feel the other person is ready to take it. Otherwise, you may come across as imposing your views on others, especially if you repeatedly tell others what to do without them asking for your opinion. Of course, listen first before you say something. Yan ang the best thing that you need to do. You listen first to the opinion of the others, and then share it constructively with or let's say share it with a good intention that gusto mo siyang i-improve. May nakikita kang kailangan pang i-improve. Alright? Don't down a person na para bang sinasabi mong mas matalino ka sa kanya kaysa sa kanya. Mas matalino ka kaysa sa kanya. Of course, it will not win in any discussion. Kasi sinarado mo ng pinto ng argumentation Alright? Sinarado mo ng pinto ng makulay na discussion. Alright? So, I have 6 steps according to my research how to give constructive criticism. First and foremost, okay, use the feedback sandwich. What is this feedback sandwich? This is what we call positive improvement positive. Alright? Even though napaka-correct ng kanyang constructing sentences, yung persuasion, kapanipaliwala ang kanyang statement, but there are some cases na ang tao hindi maniniwala unless experience, na based sa experience. Alright? Number 1 that we should use in terms of feedback sandwich is you start off by focusing on the strengths, what you like about the item in question. Alright, then you provide the criticism, things you don't like, the areas of improvement. Alright, but in a nice way. Hindi ka pwede magsalita, yung parte na to, ayoko to anong dahilan? Give explanation, give reason. Bakit hindi mo gusto yon? And then, ayun na, magkakaroon na ng collaboration, magkakaroon na kayo ng sharing of ideas na hindi nyo namamalayan. Second is, of course, focus on the situation, not the person. Meron tayong tinatawag sa logic na ad hominem. Alright? You are, do not attack the character of a person. Instead, focus on the situation, focus on the argument. Alright? To avoid ad hominem or illogical reasoning. Kasi pag nagbigay ka pag inatake mo, ay ano ba naman tong leader na to? Hindi niya nagawa ang gampanan niya, siguro bobo to. Kalimitan may mga ganyan, I don't know, trolls yon. Alright? So, ayan. The good example is apply the feedback sandwich first, where you insert context and talk about the good points, then move on to the critic. Okay? Number 3 is, ayan, be specific with your feedback. Isa-isayin mo, yung mga feedback mo, ilista mo. Bakit importante yon? To pinpoint, where that person needs to improve his or her argument. Saan ba siya dapat mag-improve? sa lahat ng kanyang argument, mayroong points doon na, kailangan improve. Meron dong punto na kailangan improve. Of course, ikaw bilang isang nagkikritik, be sensitive. Tingnan mo rin kung handa na ba siyang i-take ang criticism mo. Kasi kung hindi, it's a useless thing, no, to impose, no, to share your criticism if that person is not ready or not. Or kaya baka naman kaya siya hindi pa ready is because you attack the person in his character. Nagkaroon ka ng tinatawag character assassination, and that is a bad move in an argument, in a constructive criticism principle. The third is, ayun na nga natin, no? Ang fourth natin ay comment on things that are actionable. Huwag kang magko-comment na parang sinasabi na marami ng patayan, no? Sa kalsada. Paano kung lumabas ako ng kalsada at wala akong nakitang patayan? So, mali ka na agad. Iyon. No, huwag tayong magsasabi ng mga hearsay, no? Because hearsay will not stand, no, in any hearing or in any argument, no, or in any discussion unless you prove, you validate your claim na meron nga ganun pangyayari. Let's avoid hearsay. Alright? Lalong-lalo na kung ikaw ay nasa profesyon na dapat ikaw ay nagtuturo. Ikaw ay nagbibigay ng knowledge and wisdom. Okay? Sa profession, lalo na sa profession natin ng mga teachers, very critical and crucial ang ating position as of today. Kung how to improve student skills, how to improve their morality, their values. Alright? Halos lahat nakaatang na sa ating mga teachers. Alright? Loco parentis, we are the second parent. So, do not disregard your profession. Na, tawa ko, malaya ako magsalita ng kahit ano, be careful. Okay? It might use against you. What all of your sayings or your talk will use against you. So mga teachers, yan po ang suggestion ko. Ingat po tayo sa mga pananalita natin, yung pagpili natin ng mga words. Alright? Even in online or in a personal or personal meetings. Alright? So 5 is give recommendations on how to improve. Maraming mga nagko-comment sa mga Facebook in sensitive issues, yung mga critical issues, na puro criticism lang, but there's no recommendation. Alright? So, much better if you are engaging in a discussion or argumentation, or let's say you are criticizing something, at the end of the day, you should give recommendation. You should list your possible solutions to help to improve that person, that group, or that society that you belong. No? Bilang isang tao, the part of or member of your society. And last but not the least, alright, where is that? Don't make assumptions. Okay? So, my final tip for giving constructive criticism is not to make assumptions. When providing criticism, do so within what you know as fact about the person and the subject. You are bound by the factual evidences, documents, references. Alright? Kung gusto mong lumabas doon, please make sure that you are knowledgeable about that facts, issue. Alright? There's no need to make any assumptions. Not only does it make the person look bad, okay, na sinabi mo porket ayun ang decision niya, sasabihin mo na agad na mali siya. Okay? So, hindi pwedeng ganon. Lalo na sa world of social science education. We are informing, we are not tired on explaining. Explain. Paalala. Ang gamot nga sa nakakalimot ay paalala. Okay? Nandito tayo mga social science teachers to remind people, the public, about their role in this society. Not to para purihin tayo. Hindi tayo ganun na hindi tayo after na pupurihin tayo ng ibang tao. As much as possible, low profile ka nga lang bilang isang teacher. Okay? So, it also makes you look bad, especially when your assumption is wrong. Ayan na. Okay. Kaya nga, all in all, no, to check the reality in social science education in this society, you should do research, surveys, write articles, submit that in different publishing house or company so that meron kang legal procedure and yung credibility mo ay hindi maapektuhan. Alright? Because you are you undergo in the academic procedure. Alright? If you are a member of academic institution, please make sure that you know your role, no, as a member of academic institution, because nonetheless you are dragging, no, all the members of academic institutions, and that is very dangerous in our society. Alright? So mga kapolgovers, I hope that you learned something, and please be reminded that click the subscribe button and also hit the like and share for more exclusive videos. Alright? So see you guys sa next episode ng ating Polgo vlog. Alright? So paalam sa inyo lahat mga kapolgovers. Goodbye and God bless to everyone.